lay some truth on me. To be honest, I am very impressed with how well this song is going so far. Here I stand on this spot in front of the mic. What do you want me to say or sing? Do you want a story? Do you want a joke? Do you want a tragedy? Do you want the truth? Me lying to you? Me to brag? Me to whinge? Some blues? Boom, 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 boom. Facts? Or you want me to make you cry? You want me to tell you a Cinderella story? Maybe sing you a song about Matt Damon? How about I just talk about the good old days? I used to sit outside on the porch and drink my cider till the sun came down and I'd pass out and all the geese would come out and they'd gather around me like I was dead. And they would start going through my pockets and they would take my phone and make prank calls to people and go, no, that was the donkey. The goose would go, and all people would talk to me the next day at the post office and say, oh, have you been calling me up in the middle of the night going, making donkey sounds? And I'd say, no way I have not. Don't you go accusing me of stuff like that, or I'll pull out my pitchfork and I'll go crazy in your ass. So you want me to talk about the good old days? It weren't good old days for everyone, you know. Maybe some game about how to survive. The best way to survive is if you live in a place with lots of donkeys and geese. You better put some zips on your pocket. So one time, the geese and the donkeys teamed up with the chickens. And they have little pointy beaks and they come up and they pull the zippers open on your pants while you're drunk. And they go in there sticking their little pointy heads and they drag out your wallet. Then they go steal your car and they go joyriding down the highway. And the police pull them over and they say, do you know how fast you was going? And they say, and then they somehow get out of the speeding tickets. I don't know how they done it. So I can tell you about how to survive on a farm. I could sing you a sea shanty about the time I bought a boat and put all the donkeys on it and all the geese and all the chickens and sailed it out to sea. And I got my bow and arrow ready and lit the end of the arrow on fire so I could set the ship on fire so they wouldn't be my problem no more. But then the ship sailed out and the wind blew out the fire on the arrow and I was standing there with an offensive weapon and the police come along and say, oh, what are you doing here with your bow and arrow? You think you're Robin Hood? I said, no, sir, I'm innocent. I'm just trying to kill all those donkeys and geese and chickens on that ship over there. So they dragged me away and beat me with their batons. And that wasn't a very nice time. So there was my silly shanty. You make a song out of that if you want to, but you have to pay me your royalties. Now, if that doesn't bore you, I can bore you even more about my story, how I have this farm, and there's a big long road that leads down the front, and or maybe it's the back. It depends whether you're coming from, if you're coming from 1st Street or 2nd Street. If you're coming from 1st Street, that would be the back, and if you come, no wait, around and go down the driveway, or no, you go, yeah, down, no, that's right, you go down the driveway, and you go down the 2nd street, and you go back out of the property. And that's the story that I thought would bore most people, but some of you are still awake, so maybe you want me to tell you a bedtime story to put you to sleep. Maybe that's what you want, okay? So, one time, I decided to set my kitchen on fire, cause I didn't feel like sweeping up all the breadcrumbs that were left on the floor. So then I decided to get a bottle of vodka and pour it around all over the floor. But then, the worst part about leaving your doors open on a farm is the pig comes wandering inside and he goes licking the floors and all the vodka off the floors. And you got this big stupid drunken pig in your house and he goes crazy and starts knocking over all your furniture and grandfather's clocks and they all come falling down. And then you say, God almighty, give me strength to put up with this stupid drunken pig. And then it starts barfing all over, so you give him some candy apples to try and make him feel better about his life. And then he starts crying about the piglets and all the things he done wrong and all the money that got embezzled from all of his investment accounts that he had, and he used to work at Wall Street, and you're sitting here with this damn depressed, sad old drunken pig, and you wonder how did I get myself into a situation like this? And that's my bedtime story. I cry myself to sleep every night. I didn't even get to light my kitchen on fire because the damn pig drank all the vodka. It was a terrible time. But if you feel like you're the kind of person who wants to aqua party, I've got the best suggestion for you to do that, such a thing like this. If you have more than 6 friends, you can invite them round to your trailer, and you fill it up with rocks so they have something to sit on. And then when I filled my trailer full of rocks, I said, welcome to my rock party. But then nobody showed up. And then when no one showed up, I got all bored, so I started pushing the rocks around, maybe trying to make like a rock snowman-shaped rock person to talk to for a while, and then we started rolling around. I said, don't you start rolling around in here, mister. You had too much fun in my trailer. But they didn't listen to me. They just kept on rolling around and breaking all my windows. And then the cow stuck his head through the broken glass and started trying to eat my candy canes that I had hanging up, saving them for Christmas. And it was a terrible state of affairs. And then the cow got all high on the sugar and started running around the fields and getting the donkeys all excited and worked up. And they started going crazy, and the geese and the chicken. And then the police came in, and I was at the end of it. I said, this is a pretty cool party. But the problem was, is none of the geese or the donkeys, they don't like me at all. Then when the police come in, they start hollering and running around and shooting their guns around and the big loud sirens on their cars, and it caused a stampede. And then they must have heard it all the way and zoomed in the pig, which was still drunk, and the donkeys and the geese and the chickens and the cow, who had all the sugar. All the animals from the zoo down the road break out comes the elephant, and the rhinoceros, and hippos, and the flamingos, and the scorpions. There were so many scorpions. They came flooding down on my farm, and they came biting my kneecaps and eating my cheese. And some of them got stuck into my cider, and I didn't know what to do then. I just got mad. I said, "You look what you done here, you crazy city slicker, damn fool." And then they came around, they started getting angry with me, kicking my strawberry plants and smashing my gnomes. And I said, get off my property, you're all crazy. You ruined this party. I just wanted to have a good time, so if you want to rock your party, you better be careful what you wish for, mister. Because if you want a rockin' party, you gotta pay the price. It cost me $14 to replace all of those broken gnomes and candy canes. What's that noise up there? Oh my Lord. Up there on the roof. How did that elephant get up there? You! Yeah, I'm talking to you with the big nose. Yeah, the gray big flappy ears. You get off my damn roof. You're gonna bring this whole place down. And you're gonna bring the whole house down with your shenanigans. So one day I'm gonna get him down off there. This surpasses the worst party I ever had. Nobody came to that. I remember the ice cream cake melted all over my lap. Then the geese came at me again, and they started eating all the cake, and it was all liquid, and I was sitting in a puddle, and my pants was all stained with the hundreds and thousands everywhere. My wonderful party pants had streaks of all sorts of colors on them. I said, "This is too many colors for me. I can only tolerate blue pants, or green pants, or maybe brown pants." But I had streaks of yellow in there, and they were pink, and they were red, and they were orange. I think like a weird sort of like an aquamarine sort of a color when the blue and green run together. And I couldn't handle that, so I said, "Damn the whole thing to hell! I need a new pair of pants. This is the worst birthday I ever had." This is outsider. I don't really know how to take it. I wouldn't play it at my party. But I remember this, things could be worse. Like the time when I wasn't happy. Now I remember a time when I wasn't happy. I went to go get some chicken nuggets from the shop on the street that you drive through in your truck. And I said, "I'll have 25 nuggets, please." And I didn't actually say please, I just pressed my hand into the horn and said, "Give me my damn nuggets!" And they said, "Sir, if you don't want extra spit in your nuggets, you better say please." I said, "Damn you, I didn't have to say please to nobody." So they give me all these sticky nuggets, and when I pull up to the drive-thru window, they say, "We don't sell 25 nuggets, we only sell 24 nuggets for $10. And I said, "What happened to this country? We lose the war? That 25 nuggets isn't a lot to ask for. It's but 25 nuggets, and I want my sweet and sour dipping sauce, and I want it now." So the manager comes to the window, and he puts his face right into my face, and he says, "Mister, you're gonna have to get 2 packets of 12 and a half nuggets." if you want 25, I said, 12 and a half nuggets? I'm not gonna pay $10 for 12 and a half nuggets when I want 25 nuggets. You're selling 24 nuggets for $10. This is basic mathematical structure that this is dealing with. And he says, mister, I had it with you. Get out of here. Take your nuggets with you. So I drove out of there, and I was so unhappy. That was probably the worst day of my life. I mean, I remember the happiest time of my life was when I was driving away from the drive-thru with my nuggets that I didn't want, and I looked at the fuel gauge on my truck, and it went up. I didn't even put any gas in there. It just popped up just a little bit. And I said, well, how did that happen? That just made the worst day of my life the best day of my life. So I realized when I got home that my truck was actually not working properly. Like, there more fuel didn't appear in the tank, but the needle doesn't work properly. So I went round my cousin's place. His name was Jethro. So I went round to Jethro's place and I said, I think my fuel gauge on my truck has something wrong with it. But the problem is Jethro lost his hands in the wheat shredder because the donkey came up and pushed him into the wheat shredder, and his hands went inside, and he said, ah! Well, that's what he said that he said. I wasn't actually there when it happened, but I think if I was there, I could tell he was lying, because Jethro would never say, ah! He would say, ah! Like that. It's very different. You notice one was a semitone higher than the other noise that I made. That would be more of an accurate representation of how Jethro would scream. And so then he said, I can't help you fix that, man. I'm very sorry. So he said, wait a minute. I can get down on my knees and use my toes to pull off the bottom of the truck so I can fix up whatever's wrong, the doohickey. I think the doohickey needed fixing. So he gets down on his butt and he pulls off his boots and he starts pulling the bottom of the truck off with his toes. And then, but I had great faith in Jethro, mind you. I had great faith in him, and by the time I went inside to go get drunk, and I came back out, and he pulled the whole car to bits, except for the fuel gauge, which was still sitting there and creeping up and up and up, even though the truck wasn't on. I said, Jethro, I thought you were a mechanic, man. What did you do to the little truck? He said, I wasn't a mechanic. I was a biochemist engineer or some kind of stupid made-up Yankee job. And he's sitting there surrounded by parts. I said, you gotta put this truck back together now. I don't have any way to get home. I need to feed my pig. So he stands up and he walks over to me and he tries to grab my head, but he can't because he got no hands. And so here we are duking it out in the barn, and then the donkey comes in, tries to get in on this as well, and the geese start flocking around because they never want to miss a biff. So they come in and start eating the bolts off the ground off of my truck because they think it's some kind of like popcorn. They think, I'll tell you one thing about a goose is it will never ever say no to a free popcorn. So they start eating all the bolts and all the nuts and all the things off the truck. One of them even ate the spare tire. And then by the time me and Jethro finished dancing around the barn, we looked down there, there's nothing left for the damn truck. let this be a lesson to you. Don't ever trust a biomedical chemist Yankee to disassemble your truck with his feet if you're drunk and you had a faulty fuel gauge. And this is all because of the people at the restaurant. If they'd given me the nuggets I wanted to begin with, we wouldn't have had this problem. I blame the people who voted for Al Gore, and they're the ones whose problem this is. This is not my president, Mr. Clinton. This is all your fault. Your deregulation of the economy. It all falls down. I was so happy when the fuel gauge went up. I'll never forget it. Not so long as I live. I miss my truck. I'll tell you what I'll miss. I'll miss my truck. I miss my pig. He got locked away for being drunk in public. I miss Ronald Reagan. And I miss flying my Confederate flag without some t-shirt wearing hipster coming up and saying, "You can't wave that flag around." And I said, "I can do what I want. You're not the best of me." America. America. Like saying the word America in a big tough voice. Sometimes I'll tell you what I did one time. I went to the food store. What's it called? Some sort of Aldi. That's right, I went to Aldi. Some sort of German Nazi place. You know, have to pack your own bags. What is this? Who won the Civil War? I packed my own darn bags. So I went to this big Nazi superstore and started. They even make you put a coin into the trolley to use it. I'm an American and I have the right to use my trolley without putting a coin into it. If I want to turn it upside down and leave it in a ravine somewhere, that's my God-given right. I have the right to do that. I read the Declaration of Independence. You mask-wearing sissies can't tell me what to do with my trolley. So I went into Aldi and I started walking around saying, "America, America." You can't say the A in America. You have to say America. Now you listen to what I'm saying. I started saying America maybe 5 or 6 dozen times. And then the guy behind the counter says, "Why you keep saying America for?" I said, I grabbed him by the ears and I said, "You listen to me. I like to say America because we're now living in Jizbolia or wherever you collar shirt wearing peaceniks want to live." So I think I got some peppermint, some sauerkraut, and a bunch of funny little German NURKLE sweets. And I took them home, and my pig, he looked at me and said, "What's happened to you? You used to eat beef jerky and Budweiser, and that was all you used to eat. You become one of them funny-looking hipster kind of people." And I said, "Pig, you don't know who you're talking to here. If it wasn't for me, Jimmy Carter would still be the president." And he shook his head and went, "Wee! Wee!" So I knew that me and him weren't friends anymore. So you're gonna fall out over nothing important with your pig, then make sure you get a second pig. Because your first pig never liked you, he never appreciated you, and I told him, "You moved to Mexico. You don't like it here, you move to Mexico. You don't like it in America, you move to Mexico, pig." So he went, "Estoy un cerdo muy independiente," something like that. Oh look, you're from Mexico all along. I should have known. I should have known from the fact you didn't like saying America all the time. How could I trust you? You were probably the one who broke my truck. So anyway, the second pig I'm gonna get, I might go get a pig from, I don't know, maybe Idaho or Tennessee, or maybe from, I don't know, Texas. That's good pig country. They got pigs with big floppy ears on them, and the big chunky fat pigs and little pigs and medium-sized pigs. I might go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's the pig capital of all America. You can get 9 pigs, you can get 12 pigs, you can get 3 pigs. It's up to you, because we live in what you call a democratic republic, meaning you can get 11 pigs, you can get 1 pig, you can get 3 pigs and a wolf. If you want a wolf on your property, I'll tell you the scary thing about a wolf is it looks like a dog until you go over and you pat it on the head. And that's how my cousin Andy lost 9 of his fingers. He went over and patted this dog, but it was actually a wolf that bit off his fingers. I said, you shouldn't have gone tickling him like that. Wolves are very ticklish. You just ask him for trouble. So he didn't listen to me. He said, man, you can't tell me what to do. I like the look of this dog. I'm gonna go over there and tickle his chin. And that was the last time I seen him with he only has 1 finger now, you know that? He has 1 finger and he only uses it to stir up his coffee. And he doesn't use it for anything else. And he calls it, this is my coffee finger, he says, and he pushes it in my face. I said, why don't you give me a thumbs up about that? He said, no way, man. Even if I had my thumbs, I wouldn't give you a thumbs up, you communist peacenik VW driving Nazi Aldi shopping Knopfler eater. I said, sir, you get off my lawn. You get off my pig. You come here and use my pig as a chair on my lawn. You get out of here. Get back on your tractor. Take your cup of coffee. Get out of here. So that's why I'm all alone for Christmas. I don't have my pig. I don't have my truck. I don't have my friends or my cousin, even the police who took away the elephants and the donkeys. They said, I'm not coming around here no more. You're the strangest guy I ever seen. You got pieces of metal. You got a driveway with an up and a down at the same time. Your house doesn't even make any sense. You're crazy, man. So I'm all alone for Christmas. I mean, that's when I'll say wintertime is a hard time for living. I mean, here in America, winter happens at the end of the year. I don't know how you do things in Osbonia or wherever the hell you're from, you crazy southern hemisphere. I don't even believe in the southern hemisphere. I think it's something that Obama made up. Hemisphere. I mean, I didn't used to be no, some monkey living in a tree. I came here on the Mayflower, and well, I didn't, but my great grand uncle, something like he was a great man. He